right, all you night readers, welcome. Welcome to Tarot Days and Nights. I hope you are all doing well. I hope things are good, and it's good to have you all here. So let's see. Oh, there we are. There you are. I can see us now. Hello, hello. So our theme for the next 24 hours. Our theme for the next 24 hours is saving for winter. Something to keep in mind, right? Now is the time to start saving up for winter. Very important, right? Keep that in mind, everyone. And we are going to get started. All right. So some quick housekeeping before I start. Real fast. Don't forget the show is on twice a day, every single day, 11:30 a.m., 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So I am here twice a day. Yep, that's what that means, right? Also, if you want to guarantee a reading and move your reading to the top of the list, then the only way to do that is to donate. Donation information is at the bottom of the screen scrolling, or it is in the description. It's in the show description section, and it is also, if your phone scans barcode, you can scan up here for PayPal and down here for Square. All right. And that's what I get. So, all right. Don't forget, 6 o'clock crowd, to have your very specific questions for tomorrow night, because tomorrow is Lenormand night. Hello. Hey, Erica Ann, how are you? It's good to have everybody here. Lisa, Yvonne, Selena, Jesse, Nav, TJ, Jakari Da, Exena, Erica Ann, Freedom. It's always good to have you all. Like I told everybody in the morning session, in the morning show, everybody who's here right now are my very favorite people to read for. I know. All right. Lisa, what's going on? Page of Pentacles tells me all about your dependability. Hey, Lillian, how are you? So, I think your dependability is wonderful. I think you are somebody people count on, right? And I think right now everybody in your family is counting on you, because you are probably the most outgoing one, the most outgoing one in the family right now. So that is, and that's why they count on you, right? They count on you to carry on traditions. They count on you to, follow rules and get things done the correct way. Of course, in the greater family, in the greater Farrell family, there has been that destruction, right? That sudden change, all of the chaos, and it just continues to go around and around, right? The circle of chaos just continues to go. It never stops. It's like it never, ever stops, right? And I have to say, of course, then that just leaves a burden on everyone. And again, I go back to, I think that's why everyone is depending so much on you. All right, so that's what I see for you. hope everything's good. I hope you guys had a good evening. I know it's late. It is 11:05. 11:05 for you. Oh, Dennis James, don't be a moron. Thank you. At least they can hear me before I block them and delete their comments. You know, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you guys something, and you're not going to like this so much, I know. But I am seriously considering getting rid of Facebook. Not getting rid of my Facebook stuff, but I mean not streaming to Facebook anymore. I'll give you enough time. If I decide not to anymore, I will give you enough time to, you know, make a YouTube channel and switch over. But I gotta tell you, these people coming in here and spamming the chat with their garbage, it's just so much. It's too much anymore. It's just getting to be too much for me. And since I have to be the one that gets rid of them, since it's my page, right? I have to be the one to get rid of them. And I got to catch them really quick before they start really getting to you guys. Luckily, that one only sent one message out, and I caught it right away and deleted it and blocked them. So, all right. Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate that. You know, I didn't even switch questions because that guy annoyed the crap out of me already. Sorry. Ooh, I don't usually talk like this. I'm not usually like this, am I? I'm going to tell you, I'm exhausted. For the past week, I have got about 3 hours of sleep every single night, and I am absolutely exhausted. If you were here in the morning show, by the end of the show, you probably could hear it. Because I did get some comments about that. All right. But I wouldn't leave you guys, you know, hanging without a show if I didn't give you some kind of a notice of some sort, right? So here we are. Yvonne, you got so much going on right now. So many different things happening to you going on at once. And it's just getting to really wear your patience thin. It really is. You know, I think that people in your family, I think everybody, I think you have a lot of support, right? You have all kinds of support, all kinds of family support and friends, right? But it has taken a lot of confidence for you to be as patient as you are. It's not easy, right? But things are going to change. Things are going to change. Things are going to move forward, right? I just believe always, and I tell you this so many different times because it comes up so many different ways, that your relationship is just getting closer. I don't know how that's possible, right? Every day when it gets closer and closer, you just don't realize how possible it is, but it is a very happy, successful relationship you have with your partner. And I think the two of you are help each other heal emotionally, and that makes him that makes him the perfect spouse for you. So that is what I see for you. All right, Yvonne, thank you. Thank you. All right. One of these things is not like the other. Which should I focus on? Oh, no, that's not how it goes. Which of these things should be my focus for the rest of the month? My boyfriend and I starting a family, or my immediate family, such as parents and siblings. That's a difficult one, I'll tell you. Those are two completely different ideas. So basically the question boils down to, which should I focus on the most? My existing family or starting a family? Okay. We will look into that. Always, right, Selena? Always, we do. So many of you guys have been so loyal to me for so long, and I do appreciate it. This show would not be the way it is without having all of you here, obviously, and, you know. And some nights you guys don't get readings, and I know that. But yet you still come back, because then the next night you probably will. Keep that in mind. Hang on. All right, so which do you focus on? Existing family or making a family, starting a family? Wow. This is like 50-50. With 5 cards. How do you get 50-50 with 5 cards? It's got to be like 60-40 or 40, 70-30. Not even 80-20. I see where the two of you and your boyfriend, are really focused on each other, and you really want to grow the relationship. You really want to grow into a family. Absolutely. I see that here with the Two of Cups, right? It's all of that emotional connection with being soulmates and stuff like that. And then I have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups tells me all being, satisfied with what you have. Be happy with what you have. Don't try to have more than enough. Just have the right amount of stuff and not go crazy with that. So, this one tells me start a family. This one tells me be happy with what you've got, which is your own family. The Ace of Wands tells me it's all about new energy, a brand new energy coming in, a new passion, new potential, right? Coming in. So this one kind of leads me towards starting a family, keeping your own family. This one here tells me all about being independent, being detached from something or someone emotionally, and feeling distant at times. This one leads me away from the boyfriend idea, and it leads me to your family. So here's where the 50-50 part comes in. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups here is all about safety and love and well-being of a family. So here's the question I have to send back to you, Selena. Is this your existing family, or is this a family of the future? I got 2 of them that go with family of the future. I have 2 of them that go with existing, parents and siblings. And then I have one that is just an extremely happy family card. but it doesn't tell me what family. All right, so I take the deck, I turn it over, right? And the card on the very bottom, of course, because I'm at the bottom of the deck, the card on the bottom is the Ace of Cups, which is all about emotional potential. It's all about emotional healing. And it's all about new emotional love, right? The Ace of Cups goes right before the Two of Cups, which is all about emotional connection. This is about emotional beginning. This is the beginning of emotions. But this is the very end of emotions, right? This is the end with all the emotions. So, does this tell you to start a family? Or does this tell you to stick with who the family you're with? If I take the next card off the bottom, it's the Four of Wands, which is all about celebration, fun, and family as well, right? A special event. That could go either way, right? I don't know. I got to tell you, that was a tough one. 50-50. It really went right down the middle because it was two cards one way, two cards the other way, and one that was kind of in the middle. I would almost be willing to say, if I had to make a choice between the emotional healing of the Ace of Cups at the end and the celebration and fun, I truly believe work on your immediate family, parents and siblings first, and then take care of everything else. Okay? What are you guys saying in the bottom here, by the way? Oh, Samantha, how are you? Good to have you. Georgia Peach, Learned Barb, Freedom, I saw you already. Phantom Punk. Selena, I am shocked at the results of the cards, but maybe it's to have a balance of both. See, that's exactly where it was. It was right 50-50, wasn't it? Two cards going for new family, two cards going for existing family, and then one card that tells you just basically be a happy, safe, blessed family. Have one somehow. Hello, Emma Cutter. How are you? Very, very interesting. All right, let's see. What do we have, Jesse Angel? My boyfriend wants to start his own business, but he is worried about the times. So I'd like to know, will he be successful in starting his own business this year? All right. Does he want to start a business alone, or is he looking to have people with him, work with him? Because I really see like that's the case. I think I think your boyfriend is very imaginative. I think he has a good idea. I think his charm and his calm demeanor would get him far in opening a business, right? That's what I think. That's how I feel. I feel like he would really do well if he had some friends or someone close to him who went into and not invested, but actually opened the business with him. I think he would have a much better chance than doing it on his own. And again, I see the same thing here. I think that, if the business opened, I think there would be a big celebration for the business, but I think that would still leave the friends, right? The friendship would still be there and everybody would be able to help. I think it's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of inner strength, which is, built up of a lot of things. And one of those things, of course, is confidence. And I honestly don't think your boyfriend is short on confidence at all. I think he feels very confident that he could do this job. And, I think he feels very confident that he could do well. on his own. But I have to say, I still think there should be somebody. Somebody needs to be with him to help, just to help out. I'm not saying that he can't do it himself, though. I don't want that to be. I don't want that to be the moral of my story here. I don't think, I think he's good on his own. I just think it would be better, right? It can be good. This business could be good if he does it alone. It could be better if he does it with other people. That's kind of how I'm trying to tell you. All right? But I do think, Jesse Angel, no matter what, whether he does it with a friend or no friend or nothing, I think he will do okay. I think he'll be fine. Okay? So, Nav, what is coming in love for the next 2 days? 2 days. Boy, you don't give me a lot of time. You're not giving me a lot of time at all. Something must be going on in the next 2 days. Something's going on over the next 2 days, because that's an awful specific and short time frame to want to know what's going to happen. All right, let's see what we get. What is coming in love over the next 2 days? Oh boy. Well, there is love coming in the next 2 days, I'll tell you that. You got the Lovers and the Three of Cups. All right, maybe it's not in the next 2 days, though. That's my issue. Page of Pentacles tells me that you are somebody who is very hard to get rid of. Once you are in somebody's mind, they can't get rid of you. They can't get you out of their mind. Can't get you out of their head. Right? That's what I'm thinking. They just can't get you out of their head. I think you're very optimistic. I think you want a new start at love. I think there is some new potential coming up in the next 2 days. Something that you believe is potential coming up in the next 2 days. Let's put it that way. Something you think is going to be a love potential. I see that your friends are all in for this. I think they are excited about it for you. I think, and I think there is love coming, right? There is that connection. There's that love connection, that harmony and trust coming. But, and here comes the big but, the Knight of Pentacles shows up right in the middle of this reading. And the Knight of Pentacles is all about, it's all got to do with speed, right? Slow speed. So is this going to happen in the next 2 days? I don't know for sure. I wouldn't say definitely, because this is very slow moving. And I don't know that slow moving is what you want, right? You would have been happier if this was like the Knight of Swords, where it was rushing into something, going real fast. Maybe this is just telling me, okay, well, maybe it's not until the second day. That's what I see for you now. Okay? That is what I get for you. Everything looked really good until I saw that Knight of Pentacles there. All right. TJ, what's going on? All right, let's see what we get. General reading. All right. Oof. Oh, gosh. All right. I think this is telling, I think this is a very telling story. All right. I think it starts off that at one point you were left out in the cold, very insecure, in pain, and you didn't have any idea if any help was available. You were afraid you were alone. This came upon you because of arguments and fighting, right? In your house. The arguments got so bad that you didn't even put the right shoes on. They're not even matching. I know. But yeah, so I think this arguing and everything like that made you feel that way. The moon tells me there has been illusions, deceptions, and sadness, right? A long road of deception and sadness. Queen of Swords tells me that someone close to you became very emotionally detached from you, very cold, very distant. They severed themselves from you. And that's not good, right? I think the Ten of Cups tells me if you look back on your life, if you look back over the past, from like 6 months back and on and behind, I think you had an extremely happy family that felt very safe. It was very blessed. And everybody was happy. And all of this changed to this because of all the fighting, because of bickering, because of deception, deception and lies, and then emotional detachment came. It just goes right in order, right? Boom, boom, boom. And that's what I say, TJ. I'm sorry. I hate to give bad news. I hate to give a bad reading to somebody and tell them sad or terrible things because it's just nothing. It's just not good. Are wands fast? Some wands are, but there's a lot of cards that are fast. It's just the 8 of wands that's fast. Because then there's also, you have the Knight of Swords, who is the fastest. He's super fast. So, thank you, Learned Barb, for sharing. I do appreciate that. That is nice of you. I have this guy on Facebook that I follow. I shouldn't follow. I shouldn't even bother. But he says he's a psychic, and I've never stayed around long enough to ever hear him read or do anything. He doesn't read cards. He just tells you what he thinks, which I could sit here and do that. If you want me to do that, that's fine. I read cards for a reason. Or I could just sit here and tell you what's going on. But for the first 45 minutes of his show, all he wants people to do is, the people with whoever shares his page the most, those are the people who are going to get readings. That's it. That's what he wants. And for 45 minutes, he sits there and he reads off the names of every single person who's come into his Facebook room. And then, he reads off a few, and then he tells everybody, whoever shares the most, those are the people who will get readings. I think that's absolutely horrible. I mean, do I ask people to like and subscribe on YouTube? Yes. Do I ask people to give me a thumbs up and follow on Facebook? Absolutely. Does it mean you're going to get a reading or not get a reading? Nope. It has no bearing. Will you find a place? And if so, when? I think you will. I think you will by the end of this reading. The King of Swords tells me that there has been some type of a power struggle, some type of a some kind of an issue with somebody who thought they were in authority. They thought they were. Not that they really are. They just think that. And I think it ended badly, right? I see where it ended badly here. You can clearly see it. It's tearing this heart apart. And if you look down there on her arm, the tattoo is like the 3 of Swords in the original Rider-Waite deck. Kinda. The Tower says it ended chaotically. There was all kinds of chaos. All kinds of destruction of this relationship. There was a sudden change. The relationship is over. It's gone. Now, the 6 of Pentacles says that you are very thankful for what you have, and you are very giving. And when you give, of course, then you get. People give back. That's why I do this show, to give back. That's why I help other readers get their shows going and help them with whatever they need, because people help me and I pay it forward. I think here at the end is where you are planting the seeds to move to a new place so that you can grow there. I do think, since this is at the end of the reading, it is going to be probably the beginning of the year sometime, beginning of 2021. I think that's when it'll end up being. But I do think, I definitely see where you are, planting the seed, starting new, and then watching things grow in a new place. And who knows what'll grow then, right? Who knows what could grow when you move forward? All right. So that's what I see for you. That's what I see for you, Barb. Thank you so much. All right, Erica, Ann, and Samantha, thank you for joining me. Put your hands in here. Team No Sleep. Yay. No sleep. Hello, Pauline Jones. How are you? Carly Louise. Carly Louise. I don't think I know you. I don't think I know you. But you watch me all the time. And you never get picked from the UK here, too. I know it's late. It's 11:30 at night. I do see you, Carly Louise. What is your question? What is your question, Carly Louise? I want to do a reading for you. Do you have a question? I'm looking. I'm searching real fast. If I don't see it, retype it for me. Type it and post it again. And I will read it. Good things, I hope. Learn it, Barb, I think good things for sure. Yeah, TJ, a lot of deception, hey? All right. Carly Louise, you please do me a favor, retype your question for me, and I will do your reading. In the meantime, I'm going to do one for Pauline, who would like a general reading. A nice general reading. All right. Carly, I am so sorry that I do not see you each night. I know it's late. I know it's late at night, and I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you staying up every night. I have so many people from the Western Europe area there that are 5 hours behind me, and Ireland and England and stuff, Scotland. Yeah, so I know it's late. I know it's 11:30 now, 11:35. All right, Pauline, though, this is for you. Pauline, I see where there is a nice new emotional connection coming. I think it starts off as friends, and I think maybe it could move into something more. I really do. Now, if you are in a relationship, then the Two of Cups just tells me that relationship gets stronger, right? The harmony between the two of you grows. But I don't think you are. I think there's a lot of hope. I think there needs to be some healing for you. I think you just need to be comforted. And then you could be inspired to move forward. I think you want to get out of whatever's happened in the past. You want to leave behind and move to a new future. And make sure that people can't come with you. So you cross over on the Ace of Rods, which is all new. And I bet you when you get to this side, you throw the stick way down underneath there, so nobody else can get across. This way your past can't catch up to your future, right? The Knight of Rods tells me all about how excited you are and how you can, how ready to go. You're ready to move forward. You want to do something new. You want something to happen. You're very adventurous. You're all about moving and leaving and going out and doing something. You're kind of tired. Maybe you got like quarantine-itis. I know. Like so many people here in the United States do. The Queen of Pentacles tells me you are all about planning. You plan everything. You organize everything. Everything. I think you're very nurturing and generous and down to earth. But after you've organized and planned everything, I think you kind of let somebody else do the work because you're not really good at following it up. I know. It doesn't sound nice, does it? But it's true. I bet you it's true. Right? So that's my general reading for you. That's what I got. That's what I've got for you. All right, Pauline. Thank you. Yeah, Samantha is in South Africa. It is 28 or 38 minutes after midnight in South Africa. Carly, I don't see your question still. I didn't see where you posted another question. I hope you're still here. I hope so. All right, so let's see. Where do we want to go? Where do I want to go today? Lorraine Wynn. Things are good, Lorraine. What's going on with you? How are you? How have you been? I hope you're doing okay. I know things haven't been so great lately, but I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. The King of Wands, Samantha, is good. He's all about energy and friendliness and charisma. He's a guy that'll suck you right in, right? Ooh. He's like a magnet. Lizzie and Marcel Ferguson. Lizzie and Marcel Ferguson. Well, Samantha, you're not in South Africa. Lizzie is in South Africa. 6 hours ahead. England and Ireland and Scotland, they're 5 hours ahead. And South Africa is 6 hours ahead. And India is 9.5 hours ahead. In Australia, forget it. Australia is 14 hours ahead. And Japan's 15 ahead of me. So. A love or business reading. I think you're getting a love reading. Although maybe there's a little business in there too. Or maybe it's love at work. Ooh. Christian, how are you? Welcome back. Thanks for being here again. I do appreciate that. Oh, you are? Okay, Samantha. That's cool. You guys are like a half hour apart from each other. That's nice. All right, so I think, Lizzie, that you are definitely going to find somebody who is going to have that love connection with you. All right, I really feel that. I think your last relationship was it just went bad, really bad, and to a point where you just kind of walked away and never came back, never looked back, never thought about it. I think you work somewhere in a very large company in South Africa. I think the company you work for is pretty big. A lot of employees. And I think you're moving forward. I think you're moving up in the business pretty quickly. I think you're doing a good job. And I think they are recognizing that and promoting you and moving you up. Yeah, I think they're moving you forward quickly, very quick, right? The Chariot in this deck is showing a lot of speed. It's showing that it's moving forward quickly. I just think that your perception, your point of view might be a little bit off on some things when it comes to work or actually love, I guess, right? Probably in love. I think you just have to let go, right? You've already let go with one hand. You got to let go with the other hand and just take that leap of faith kind of thing. All right. I do think, I don't know, that's what I see. That is what I see. That's what I feel. Lizzie, I hope I got some of it right. Maybe not all of it, but some of it. I do. Oh, let's see. Where are we now? What time is it? 6:44? No problem. QG Green, how are you? You're new here, huh? Great. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up again on Facebook. Give me a thumbs up and follow my Facebook page. I appreciate it. You'd love a reading if I am drawn. Okay. I haven't been feeling the best lately. Can you sense anything? Huh. I haven't been feeling the best. Don't forget, tomorrow night, folks, the 6 o'clock show is Lenormand night. Lenormand, it's a different type of cartomancy. It's a different, type of reading. It's still cards, but it's a very different reading than you would get with tarot. And you really want to have some very specific questions. All right, so I want to see something. I'm going to tell you a card and see if it comes out in this. The 10 of Cups, Okay, 10 of Cups. Now you guys know I shuffle and you know I pick randomly. I'm testing a theory. So there's 78 cards in a tarot deck. 78 cards. So I pick 5 out of 78. Would it be amazing if I picked out one of those 5 out of the 78? Nope, I didn't. Okay, good. Whew. It just seems like every time I shuffle and drop a card, I shuffle it back in, pick random, and that card shows up again. Instead of the 10 of Cups, I got the 10 of Pentacles, which is pretty much the same card to me. All right. Why have you been feeling so bad lately, QG? I think you've been feeling bad because somebody has been playing mind games with you. Somebody has been, doing anything they can to win something. I don't know what they're winning, but whatever it is they want to win, they'll do anything they can to get it. No matter whose feelings they have to hurt. And apparently they've hurt yours. Somebody's hurt your feelings. I think you're at a point now where you're not sure which direction to go. You don't know what way to go, right? So you hold up the 2 swords. Do I go left or do I go right? Which way do I go? I don't know because I can't see what is in either direction because she's blindfolded. So it's going to be a tough, right? It's going to be a tough decision when you can't see what the choices are. That makes it much harder. But whatever you decide is going to be right because it's your decision. The 9 of Wands shows me that you have been hurt in the past. You can see where this person has been hurt, right? Very clearly hurt. He's got the bandage on his head. And so he has put up a wall around him so that no one else can hurt him. He doesn't want to be hurt by anybody else. So that's it. So now you've put a wall up for yourself. The 10 of Pentacles tells me that you have a good family life. You're happy about it. You're happy about your family and your friends, and you're very prosperous in that. And I think that's a good thing. And then you have the Lovers. The Lovers at the end tells me that you will find someone to connect with. Someone who has the same ideals as you, and that will start making you feel better. But yeah, you can see where you're not feeling well here. You're not feeling well because you've got to make a bad decision here. You've been hurt in the past. You don't even want to see the future. And somebody's playing mind games. It's no wonder you don't feel well. All right, QG. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Thanks. Thanks for being here. All right. Rose Ace. Rose A's. I don't know if it's Ace or A's, but that's okay. How is my manifestation going? I don't know. What are you trying to manifest? What are you manifesting, Rose? You're new. You are new here. I have not seen you here. So if you would do me a favor, since you're on YouTube, please hit like and subscribe for me. Also, get those notifications. It'll tell you that I'm on every day, twice a day. And where's my little thingy here? Every day, twice a day, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And you'll also get your daily tarot tip every day. Yep, every morning, daily tarot tips get done and go out. So, All right. How are your manifestations going? And again, my question to you is, what are you manifesting? What type of manifestations are you doing? Oh, Lizzie, you're not working. Okay. But you're planning on getting involved in the music industry. Awesome. I would have to say that your manifestations they're going okay. You are developing. You're developing more and more all the time. And I think, I think your family is happy with that. I think your family approves of it. And I think they are supportive of you, very much so. I think you are very protective of your family also. I think, you have that protective quality, that nurturing quality, right? I think maybe, just maybe, Rose, you have children. And if you do have children, I think you are a very good mother. I think you're very motherly. If you don't have children, I think you help other people by being motherly to their children. Now, for your manifestations, again, I think you feel a bit insecure about how you're doing with them and how they're coming along. And I think that there is a lot of what's the word? A lot of conflict here, right? There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of defending yourself. I think there's a lot of competition for whatever it is that you're doing. I think there's a lot of people doing it. And there's a lot of competition, and you kind of have to fight for your spot to be part of something. So that's what I see for you, Rose. Okay? All right. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Rose. All right, let's see. Where are we? Christina Smith, can I please get a free reading? Yes. What would you like a reading about, Christina Smith? Post your question at the bottom and I will give you a reading. You just have to post quickly because we are running out of time. Bee oil. Bee oil, how are you? Should you contact the guy you like? Hi, Christina. Post your question again. Tell me what your question is, I should say. And I chose you, but I didn't see an actual question, so. Don't forget, if you want to guarantee a reading still tonight, the show is over in about 5 minutes. So if you want to guarantee a reading for this evening, you can donate. Donation information is at the bottom of the screen. It's also in the show description. And that will guarantee you a reading. It'll push you up to the top of the list and guarantee a reading. Okay. All right. So that is that. So should you contact the guy you like? I think this has been something that's been going around and around in your head for a while. I think you've been thinking about this for a while. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Okay, Christina Smith, I see your question. I'll get to that one for sure. Because like I said, I did choose you before. So yeah, I just think this whole idea, should I, shouldn't I? I'm not sure. What should I do? Should I contact the guy or not? It's just been kind of going around in your head for a little while. And I think you are at a point now where you are ready to make a judgment on it, right? You're just so tired of it. You want to be relieved of this whole thing, of this whole idea. And you just want to know, do it or don't do it. The sun tells me all about happiness and success. Things being happy, joyful, light, right? Soaking in the warmth of the sun. The King of Pentacles is all about being dependable. Did I say the King of Dependables? No, the King of Pentacles. That's what I meant. I hope I said that right. The King of Pentacles is all about being dependable. It's all about having realistic expectations. So I say, I would be willing to say, yes, you should contact the person you like, but, there is a but. And that but is, have those realistic expectations. If things don't go well, don't be all blah, 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 sad about it, because you got to set your expectations low for something like that, right? Have confidence and things will go better. I think you just have to look at things a different way, right? Look at things in a different way. Look at things in the way that you think are going to help. And I think that will make the difference for you. But should you contact the guy? Yes. Yes, you should contact the guy you like. Just have very realistic expectations. Okay? Thank you. Christina, where is it? There it is. You're in an abusive relationship with the guy in your picture? The guy in this picture right here? You're welcome, B. You're in an abusive relationship with this guy right here in that picture? No. You're from the United States. Yes. He's in jail for aggravated assault, and if he gets out today, will I be safe with him? Huh. Oh, Christina. I'm going to tell you a little quick story, Christina. My wife was in an extremely abusive relationship, and her husband at the time beat her head against the wall so badly that she has hundreds of mini skull fractures, and she now has fluid on the brain. And then he shot her in the stomach. And since he was a cop in the city or town that they lived in, he never got in trouble for it. And she ended up at an abused women's shelter. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you look at the description of my show, I have a telephone number down there. I have a phone number in my show description. That would be wonderful if I could actually get to it. But yeah, and if you don't feel safe, you call this number and they will help you. They will definitely help you. The battered women's shelter helped my wife. Definitely. The battered women's shelter helped my wife. Definitely, come on. The battered women's shelter helped my wife. I'm going to put it right down here in the comments for you. Definitely. Keep this number. The battered women's shelter helped my wife. I'm going to put it right down here in the comments for you. Definitely. Keep this number. Should you feel safe? The battered women's shelter helped my wife. Put it right down here. It starts off telling me that he is very. Should you feel safe? He's very charming, right? He starts off charming. He's very seductive. He can suck you right in. Should you feel safe? And that is very charming. Going to be good for you. He starts off charming. I think you need to pick up and put your roots down somewhere else. That is very charming. You're picking up, right? And then you want to put roots down somewhere else. Starts off charming. I think you need to pick up and put your roots down somewhere else. You may not find that very charming. Picking up. When I put roots down somewhere else. I think you can achieve what you want to achieve. I think you have to work on three things. Your confidence. I think you are self-worth. I think you can achieve what you self-esteem. I think you have to work on, because all three of those are probably affected at this point. You are self-worth. I think you can use yourself. I hope that's not. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that's not the case. So those are the things. I know those things are already hurt. I know those things that are an issue. I'm positive of it. I know those things are already a problem, and I just think that you're going to have to work on them, right? There's a lot of things you're going to have to do. I hope it got better. I hope the sound problem got better. It should have. It should be a lot better at this point. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So yeah, I think you have a lot of work to do. Again, I'll go over it again. I think you need to work on three things, right? Your confidence, your self-worth, and your self-esteem. Those are the three important things that you have to work on, because those are the things that shut down when you're in an abusive relationship. And then you stay because you feel like you can't go anywhere else. You feel like you're just, now I'm stuck here. You know? Does that make sense to you, Christina? This is my last reading, by the way, unless I have donations come in. All right. So I do think, if you didn't hear it the first time because there was a mess with the sound apparently, I really think he's going to come in and try to be charming. He's going to try to win you over and win you back and make you feel like you're safe, because that'll suck you right in, right? On the other hand, I think you need to pick up and move your roots to a new place. You need something new. This is where I see where you have the issue, where the self-worth, the self-confidence, the self-esteem, all kind of goes out the window. You know, he might look happy because he has all the cups, but look how he's sitting. Very closed off, right? He does not want anybody, don't you be coming near my cups, he's saying. Don't you be coming near me, right? Don't be coming near me. And that's basically what you are telling this guy. It's going to take a lot of work. There's a lot involved, right? I know there's a lot involved. I'm quite sure. But I truly think that your best bet is to walk away. You've got all the cups lined up here. You walk away and you never can come back. You just don't come back to something like this. Or else it's just going to continue forever. It'll continue until you're dead. That's what'll happen. That'll be the way that this ends. Yeah, you're in love with him. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm going to tell you now. Okay. I'm done with the reading. I'm done with the reading part because that's over. You got what that is, and that's all there is to do about it. I put the number up. I'm going to put it up here on the screen for you because I want to make sure you got it. Where did it go? Where's my phone number? There it is. All right. It's right there. Okay. 1-800-799-SAFE. 1-800-799-7233. You don't love this guy. You are at a point where you have to, where you don't know any better. And you think that's love. You think that is how things should be. You think you are in love and you don't want to leave until he beats you again. And then it changes your mind for a little while. But then you let it back and you let it happen again. How many times will it happen until you're hurt so bad that you don't recover? How many times does it have to happen before your husband rams your head in the wall so many times that you have hundreds of skull fractures? How many times is it that, before your husband shoots you in the stomach and leaves you? How many times is it going to take before, again, he rams your head in the wall till you have water on the brain and have to have spinal fluid tapped out of you every 3 months with a needle that's about that long? Is that love? No, that is not love. That is mental abuse. Physical abuse is bad. Mental abuse is even worse. Christina, let me tell you, if he's getting out of jail soon, and you seem to think that he might be, you need to have something packed up and be gone. You have to get out. I'm telling you. Yes, are these my personal opinions? Yes, they are. Does this have anything to do with tarot reading? Nope. It doesn't. But you got a whole list over here of women lined up telling you all the same things, right? They're all up and down here. A whole list. Lizzie and Freedom and CM and Learned Barb and Erica Ann. Erica Ann is going through this right now, the exact same thing. Samantha's telling you. They're all telling you. Lizzie is here. All these people. Look at them. I mean, look at all of the people that are on the chat right now. I could just put them all up there for you. That would be great, but I can't put all of them up at once. There's like 10 people up there. Cake Robinson. Cake Robinson, new to this channel. Brand new to this channel. Met me today at Modern Priscilla Tarot's show. Because I moderate over there. And she's putting the phone number up there for you. You just think that it's the right thing to do by staying. You think it's the right thing to do because, you're in love with him. Well, you know what? It's not love. It's, I don't know what else to do. You got to find some help. You got to get some help. And you have to get out of there. You got to get out of there. Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't get to any more readings, folks. I know this was kind of long and drawn out and stuff. And, well, but I think you guys understand. I think you understand why. I hope so. I hope you can understand. Learned Barb, there you go. She can guide you. Christina, reach out to some of these people that are in the chat. Look, I'll put names up there. Lizzie. Write down these names and contact these people. They will talk to you. Go into the chat at the end of the show. Just go back and look at the messages. Look at the comments that are there. Right, Christina? Yeah, look at that. He held you hostage and tortured you. Write down this one, Learned Barb. I told you, write down Lizzie. Write down Erica Ann. Erica Ann knows she's going through this right now. Help these, let these people help you. They will help you. They will help you get to a place where you can get the help you need. All right? Christina, I'm telling you, you got to get out of there. If you guys, if she doesn't reach out to you guys, you can always reach out to her. You have the same ability, right? You can always check in the, you can always go through the comments at the end of the show on Facebook because you guys are all on Facebook. So you can find her. All right. You guys, she needs help. She needs help. I would help. But you know what? It's going to come stronger from a woman than it is from me. I am, I'll gladly help as much as I can. But I think it's a stronger connection that you women would have together than a connection with me. I'm just the catalyst, right? I just got the discussion going. I'm hoping that someone else takes over the reins and helps Christina with this problem. All right. You guys have to do something. Something's got to get done. And Christina, you got to get out of there. You got to get out. All right, I'm going to end the show. I'm going to let you guys talk if you want to. Afterwards, again, you go in the comments. You can find each other. You can Facebook message each other from there for sure. All right? I'm going to end the show. And I will see you all tomorrow. All right? All right. Thank you so much for staying around. Thank you so much for all your help and your support. I do appreciate it. And I know with all of you working together, you're going to help her. You will make a huge difference in her life. Okay? Please, Christina, promise me you will contact at least one of these women that are trying to help you. Make that promise to me, please. Good night. Good night, Lizzie. Please promise me that you will. All right, there you go. So, Learned Barber, she wants you to add her on Facebook, and that's perfect. Okay? Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for helping, because I know you guys are going to be you guys are going to be able to help much more than I will, unfortunately. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah, Lizzie, this happened a week ago. And the person that it happened to is here still. And she comes every night, so. I saved someone last week, too. All right? All right. I'm thinking of you all, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. All right. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye.